scattered across the dusty floor in the backseat of my Chevy 58, along with bits of candy wrappers. Looking back to when our castle was a shack, vacation was making figure eights in the parking lot. Remember when we used to forget more?
Well, welcome into my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I haven't put out a video in a week or so. I'm really sort of struggling with the direction of my channel, and I know I've mentioned that before. I'm hoping the wind isn't too noisy. I'm taking Max for his walk. We were a little bit lazy this morning. I even forgot to put on my Apple Watch. But I just got showered, cut my hair some more. I wasn't real happy with how I cut it. It was just kind of bugging me, so cut it a little bit shorter in the back, and I like it a lot more. When I get back home, I'll oops, Max, you just tangled me up, dude. Yeah, I'm on oral chemo. This is my second fight with cancer. This time is not oral. Yeah, I am on oral, not infusion. So I didn't lose my hair like I did with the first badass stuff they gave me, but it really thinned out and it's falling out a lot, and my hair is fine. I did hair for 30 plus years. I lost track, but so I know how to cut my own hair, and quite honestly, most of the time when I would get my hair cut, I would go home and recut it anyway. So yeah, that's really not an issue for me. I did try to grow it out because I was kind of like in the bun and the headband thing, and that worked really well. But once it started falling out, it just was like, I don't have thick, great hair anyway. And then when it started to thin, well, out came the scissors. And when I get home, I'll turn the camera around. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my plan for the channel, some changes that we've made, some changes we're making, the things I'm going to try to do on my channel. I'm not going to change who I am, so my content is still going to be what it's going to be, but I want to be a little bit more, I don't know, I know each video isn't going to appeal to each person, and I watch a lot of different videos. I'll watch videos on campers, I'll watch videos on RV cooking, RV decorating. I watch a lot of videos. I have people that I watch that live in their van, that do van life videos. I watch planner videos and crafting videos. So I know every video isn't going to be for every person, but that's why I want to try to create some playlists and have my planning videos in one playlist, my crafting, which this time of year isn't that much. I tend to do more when the weather's cold and I'm not outside as much. Typically this time of year we'd still be doing a lot of camping videos, but that's part of the big change right now that we're going through. So I'm gonna finish my walk with Max. I'm gonna go home, turn the camera around, talk to you guys a little bit, tell you what my intentions are, get about my day. I'm supposed to, in my mind, I'm supposed to be cleaning today, but I'm not feeling it, so I don't know. I also need to set up my planner. I might do a separate planning video, set up my planner for October, because I've really been slacking on that as well. I do have a recipe I'm going to share with you guys this afternoon. I got it off of a YouTube channel. It's one my husband's been watching a lot, but I just found the guy and he's hilarious. So I'm trying one of his recipes. It's been prepped since yesterday, but I'm going to take you along on the cooking of it and everything with me. That'll be later this afternoon. So I am going to peace out for now, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, everybody, what is up? I am sitting on the floor in my craft room. Swished away a notification. Just got Max a bone, and I've got a piece of gray hair. Is just, man, it is the worst. I'm gonna tuck that one back. Well, after I was telling you about cutting my hair and how cute it was, then we were walking and the wind was blowing it, and now this one piece is just all gajubered, and I don't know. It is what it is. This side wants to flip out. This side doesn't. My daughter's hair is the same way. Sarah's hair was when she was little. Anywho, we are back. I'm trying to get my... There we go. My fan was reflecting in one of my photo pictures, and I was trying to get that out of the screen. See that sari silk hanging over there on the door? Isn't that cool? I just got that. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys. As I mentioned on my walk, I really have kind of been struggling with where to take my channel. I really love to do outdoor stuff. That's my heart's desire. That's what I want to do with you, is share camping videos, videos out in nature like I did on our, when we went up into Silver Canyon. Then I did another one the next day, but I don't know. I was in a weird frame of mind afterwards, and so I think I just deleted all that. But it was some pretty scenery. I do enjoy doing my crafting videos, although I don't do a lot of them, and I'm not doing the 3 and 15 challenge anymore. I got behind. I couldn't keep up, and honestly, they just didn't get that many views. Even my planning videos, I mean, my channel's growing, don't get me wrong, but my planning videos don't get that much views. My biggest video still to date is how I set up my Fly Lady video, or my Fly Lady control journal. But I don't want to do Fly Lady and cleaning content all the time either. So I think I'm transitioning more into a vlog style. Maybe some cooking, a day in the life. I obviously want to take you along on some other things. So you will still see some planning videos. I do enjoy doing those, and I know I do have a few people that enjoy watching those. As far as the crafting, I probably don't have a very big audience. I do a lot of crafting, but at the same time, I don't. It depends on the time of year. It depends on I'm not one that sits in my craft room all day, every day. Now, if it's winter time and it's freezing out and I just can't get outside, that's probably more than likely where you're going to see me in my craft room. But during the summer months, especially early on, I'm busy with getting my garden started. Usually we're busy, getting ready to go camping and take the trailer out. Yeah, so that's another thing I want to talk about. We are changing over everything that we've been doing. We traded in our F-150 for a Pro, 2019 Tacoma Pro. That was part of our plan, okay? We did plan on downsizing. It just happened a little sooner than we planned on. I mentioned I've got my second cancer diagnosis, so I'm fighting that. It just kind of made us think, maybe let's just do this sooner than later. And it just fell into our laps. It's funny how it worked out for me to get my car, how easy it was to trade in. In fact, one of his ex-coworkers that's retired now bought our F-350. And then we now know the lady that bought our trailer, because we had a 28-foot Jayco, I think it was a 2016 Jayco 28 RLS. So it was a big, long trailer, and it had a huge super slide on it. So, it was a big trailer, and it pulled like a dream behind the F-350, but it was just too big, and it was too big for us to get into a lot of our local places here that we like to go to, a lot of Forest Service campgrounds. When you pull something that's that big, you've got a full-size Super Duty truck and a basically a 30-foot trailer behind you. There's a lot of places you have to know where you're going. There's a lot of places you can't park. And so what we downsized to was, it's on order, a Geo Pro. It's the 19FD. We opted not to get the slide. And there were a couple reasons. One was weight. However, that wasn't the only. We still would have been within our weight, because we don't want to be at the top of our weight for the Tacoma, because they're not the best towing rigs. So we want to keep the weight down, but we love the floor plan. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I've got lots of ideas. I've already got my cart at Amazon is up to almost $200 worth of stuff. I have a certain way I want to decorate it, so I'm excited to show you guys that. I got some bins yesterday so that I can go through what I took out of the other trailer, decide what I want to keep, what I don't. Some of it I don't know, because I'm not sure how it's going to fit till we get it. I'm hoping we get it. It was on order. We made 2 modifications to it, but it was in the queue and it was on order from the dealership. So she said that might take about a month less to get here. So initially she was saying maybe November, December. So she being our sales lady, is hoping now maybe October-ish, November. Most of our local Forest Service and all that closed the end of October, but there is still a couple places we can go locally that do have hookups. When it's cold, we can go because we can run the heater. We could boondock, but it just depends on the weather, really. So you're going to see some, but definitely not as much as you'll see in the spring, but I'm really, in the summer and the fall, but I'm really looking forward to bringing you along with that. I want to, as I mentioned on my walk, I want to do playlists. Yeah, I want to get my channel organized into, camping, or RV storage videos, RV cooking. I love to do RV cooking videos. Yeah, so I'm hoping to make it a little more streamlined on my channel for you guys. And have, like, if you like to watch my planning videos, I'll have a planning playlist. If you like to watch my RV cooking, my RV organization, RV life, things like that, RV adventures, I'll knock those into playlists, as well as cooking. That a lot of that'll be the RV. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and let you know why I'm not doing the 3 and 15 anymore. It's not because I didn't enjoy it. It was just I got behind, and I just, some weeks I just, on this oral chemo, some weeks I get tired and I don't feel good, and it's hard to do a video when you don't really feel that well. I thought I might do a planning video. Like I said, I forgot to put my Apple Watch on. I don't even know what time it is. I have no way. I don't even have a clock in here. Can't see my clock out there. Yeah, so I still need to get back to making candles. I haven't even made my fall candles yet, let alone ordered my holiday candles. But at the same time, I'm going to give myself grace and know that, maybe this just isn't the year to do it. Maybe I can just not worry about the fall candles, because we're already in fall. And I've got enough time, if I order some Christmas fragrances, I could get those done and they'd have time to cure, and I could probably sell quite a few locally during the holidays like I did last year. But I did get good news yesterday from GI Consultants. Dr. Solinger called me. They did the biopsy last Wednesday. He said there are still cancer cells in my stomach, but there's not as much. My stomach was really inflamed on the first biopsy, and he said it wasn't near as inflamed now. So the treatment seems to be working. We're heading in the right direction. I see my oncologist in 2 weeks, so I'm sure he's just going to continue me on the same course of treatment since it's working. If you don't know, I'm a breast cancer survivor, 8 years out this year, this May. Well, last December, I started getting sick. Long story short, basically the breast cancer metastasized to the lining of my abdomen, which they say breast cancer does not go to the lining of the abdomen. Guess what? It did. So my oncologist, as always with me, because I've been that way from the very beginning, always scratches his head and he says I'm a very unique patient. But the only way we can really figure to know if it's working, because it was actually no actual tumor. So what he says is, let's do 3 rounds, 3 months of treatment, redo the biopsy, see if we're making progress. So that's where we're at right now. We redid the biopsy. We're making progress. It looks better. My other doctor said, you know, I was hoping to be able to call you and tell you that it's all gone, but I can't tell you that this time, but maybe next time. And I said, you know what? You gave me good news and you gave me hope. And I was so happy yesterday. That just made my day. So anyway, that's why sometimes there's some inconsistencies with my uploads, guys. And so just bear with me and know that, you know, when you're dealing with a terminal disease or a, you know, metastatic situation, and you're basically just doing the things that you have to do and that you can do to, you know, prevent the cancer from going anywhere else. You know, you just have to, I have to do what I have to do that works for me. And right now, what's really exciting for me and what's just keeping me really jazzed is looking forward to getting my trailer, the new trailer. I'm looking at a lot of videos, storage ideas, because I'm going to have much less storage. I do actually have more storage in my bathroom, but less space. Kitchen is much less storage. I've opted for an oven underneath the cooktop, so that takes away another storage cabinet. And you know, those little campers, they're not big. So I've got some ideas for some vertical storage, storage for my spices, some decor, which will double duty as little hooks, you know, in the bathroom and kind of in the entryway. I've got an idea. So I'm putting all that together. And even though we're not going to be in full-blown camping season, I can totally do videos. I can pull, only because of the way the steps are where we store the trailer on the side of the house. I don't know that I'll be able to get those more ride steps down because they come down a different way. But it will be nothing to get my husband to hook it up, pull it around in front of the house for me. If I want to go in and do some decorating, organizing, videos, I can totally do that in front of my house all winter long if I want to, you know. I mean, depending on how much content I can come up with, but do be on the lookout for those. Yeah, I just really wanted to let you guys know, you know, I love doing YouTube. I love my subscribers. I love the support. I still am trying to grow my channel. It's just been a little bit of a challenge this last 6 months. Well, no, last 9 months, almost 10 months that I've been sick and fighting. So anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. I think it's getting to be lunchtime. I'm going to hop back in a little bit. I found a video. I found a guy the other night on YouTube. My husband's been watching him, which I didn't realize he had, but he got my attention with a recipe. And so I've been watching his videos, and he's just a character, Cowboy Kent. So I will link his video where I got this from, but it's a tri-tip sandwich recipe. So I got a tri-tip at the store yesterday. I recreated his rub the best I could. Some of the ingredients I didn't have, so I don't think the flavor profile is going to be exactly the same. But I've had it dry rubbed since yesterday. I made the sauce that he drizzles over it. So what he does, it's not a French dip, but it's just you cook your meat, you let it rest, you cool it, you slice it real thin, and then you grill your buns, and then you put your tri-tip on, little bit of lettuce, and then you drizzle this special sauce on top.